In the Dwarven Mines, there are a couple of different stats people care about, namely mining speed and mining fortune. However, for most late game players, there is a different stat, very small in number, but very useful in ability, and it is called Pristine. So, what does Pristine do exactly? Well, it gives you a chance to get a higher tier of gemstone every time you mine one. And what that means is that you make way more money. It can also do other things such as benefit with collection, benefit with commissions, I believe. I'm not too sure about that one. Either way, it's very useful and very hard to come by. The only gemstone that gives this very important statistic is the Topaz line of gemstones. Primarily, people use the fine Topaz gemstone because it is the first gemstone to give more than one pristine per armor piece. However, not every armor set can have pristine on it, and by that I mean it cannot have Topaz on it using the gemstone grinder. Now, if we go in here, we can see that we can put in armor pieces and we can put on certain gemstones. If we go here, you notice that you can put it on weapons, you can put it on armor sets, you can even put it on the talisman, ring, and artifact of power. However, if you look, only specific ones can have specific gemstones. Say the artifact of power can have Topaz, the ring of power cannot. So, with that in mind, what is the cheapest armor set that can have Topaz on it? The cheapest armor set used for pristine? Well, I'm about to show you, and even though Derpy is mayor, the answer will shock you. And that answer is adaptive armor. Now, adaptive armor is obtained from floor 3 and is usually around 5 million coins, but recently the helmet has been very inflated in price. So, if we take a look, that's about 5.5 million coins, which is even less than some decent pieces of wither armor. Now, if we take a look again, I splurged for some extra things such as fragments, 5-star, even though I'm not using this in dungeons, and necrotic and hot potato books. So I recommend, personally, that you do get this armor set fragged, because if you do, then you'll have a little bit more health, a little bit more defense, and a couple of other bonuses that are very useful just in general. It's a little bit more stats. But I also recommend for reforging the necrotic, perfect, or reinforced reforges. Now, necrotic is just for mana, it's easy to travel around. However, reinforced and perfect give defense, which, when coupled with the armadillo pet that I have sitting in a hole right there, can give even more mining speed. This mining speed is not the most useful if you have a Picanimbus, but it does come in handy for other situations. So now I'm going to show y'all how you can put gemstones on your armor, and you can do this with any armor. It does not have to be adaptive. However, only adaptive has that universal slot, along with things like superior and the wither armors. But if we just start off at the spawn of the Dwarven Mines right here, and we just run in a straight line, I'll use my grappling hook and my AOTE to speed it up. If we just run in a straight line pretty much, then you will see Lumina and Fragilis, and they are right next to Geo, next to the Gemstone Grinder. Geo is kind of useless, but if you go over here to the Gemstone Grinder, you will open up this menu. There's a guide for what can be put on what, and certain things I have not unlocked yet, but you can see Superior has that universal slot, Adaptive has that universal slot, the Necron armors have that universal slot, Shadow Assassin does, Necromancer armor does. However, Sorrow armor only has Jade and Amber, so unfortunately you can't put it on there. Back to the main menu though, if we take our Necrotic Adaptive Chestplate 5-star, put it in the top right here, then we can click the Topaz gemstone and you can see what it'll do when it's applied. If you click it, then it will be put on and you can just remove the chestplate. Simple as that. Before I conclude the video, I do also want to say that I have a new skin, and I want to know in the comments if y'all like it or not. Also, as a quick side note, I've wanted to try and expand the the different types of videos I make on the channel. So I was looking if y'all would be interested in me making some other games content such as Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh, then leave a like, please, and I'll see what I can do in future videos. So thank you all for watching. My name is Van246, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.